We are now starting the Intarsia. So first of all, I recommend to weave in all the tails you have here so you don't have tails that bother you, because we're going to work with 3 different balls of yarns. This is the marker that I placed on the shoulder to mark the end of the shoulder. So this is not actually a marker. And I placed it on the fabric. We're going to start with the right side, the first row, and at the beginning we are going to use our CC yarn, so that's the dark yarn for me. There are very few times that we need to carry the yarns with us like we do with color work, because this first sleeve is not going to be worked with a pattern anymore. We're going to work the whole sleeve with our CC yarn, and now the CC color is going to slowly take over the pattern from here. This is why we need to make all of these stitches with the CC color, but the MC, the main color, is going to have to be carried with us because we are going to use the MC for the pattern later. So first of all, we do need to catch the MC while we are working the sleeve. We're going to start with a make one left. I'm taking a little bit of strand of yarn here, placing it on my left hand needle, and just make one left with my CC. Now I need to knit to the shoulder marker. So all the sleeves stitches are going to be worked, and perhaps every beginning of a repeat I'm going to catch the MC. The way I'm doing it, I'm going to insert my needle to work the next stitch. I'm going to get the MC under my needle and wrap it. The CC that I'm working the stitch with over, and then take the MC out. So you see that I kind of have a little twist here, like I feel that I'm catching the MC, and I'm going to make the stitch. And if you see the MC here, just pull it to the back of the work and you will see that it disappears here. So this is what we want to do. Let's continue. I'm going to work the next stitch, and again I'm going to catch here the MC again. So I'm inserting my needle here. I'm going to take my MC and from under the needle over, then the CC from under over, and the MC is going out, and I'm making the stitch, and again I'm going to pull, and we're going to do it again to catch the MC again. Before we do that, I want to make sure I'm really spreading the stitches here on my right hand needle, because I want to have the longest strand I can have with my MC. Otherwise it's going to pull the fabric, and we don't want to have that. We need as long strand as we can get here. So I'm spreading the stitches on my right hand needle, and I'm going to catch the MC. I'm going to insert my needle, take the MC under the needle, then over, the CC under, then over, and then take out the MC and create the stitch with the CC. Again, pull the MC so it doesn't show on the front of the work. And we're going to continue. And we are finished with all the sleeves stitches. Now we need to make one right. And you can see that this time, if so far until now all the increases were only in the front and back and the sleeves remain the same, the increases are now on the sleeves. We are done with increasing the body. The body is now in its widest measurement all the way up to the armhole increases. So the only thing we are increasing now are the sleeves. So we're going to do the increase before the marker, and that's a make one right. We're taking this strand of yarn from underneath and we're going to work this increase, slip the marker, and now we're going to work 4 more stitches with our CC and ignore the pattern here and place color change marker. So we are starting the Intarsia here, where the beginning of the cross chest, the beginning of the back, is going to gradually become a CC color instead of a pattern. And the color change marker will mark exactly where we stopped to work with the CC and continue with the pattern. And the number of stitches will differ between the different section, the different parts. So here in Intarsia section 1, part A, we always progress 4 stitches, which is basically a full pattern repeat, just to make it easy at the beginning to understand the Intarsia. So 4 stitches are in CC color, and now the pattern tells us to take the MC and we're going to work the next row 1 of the cross chest chart. It's a new chart because we don't have increases anymore for the back and front, but the pattern still remains the same. You can see that from now on, even though it's a new pattern without increasing, we are continuing the diagonal lines. So your pattern should look seamless even though you're starting a new chart. We're going to take the MC, leave our CC here, and now that we start the Intarsia, it's important to always have the yarns and separate. It just makes everything very, very easy to manage. And now we're going to start working row 1 of the chart with the MC. The CC is going to wait for us here. You're going to work the cross chest on the back. Then you have the new chart for the left sleeve with the increases for the sleeve. And then the same cross chest is going to be worked here on the front up to 4 stitches before the end of the round. So let's do that. Let's work the charts on the back, left sleeve and front, and meet here just to see how to close this row. We are on the last 4 stitches before the beginning of round marker, and now again this part of the Intarsia is going to grow backwards every row and transform the stitches from pattern to CC. So we need to join a new CC ball here. So I'm just taking a new ball of CC. I'm going to leave a long tail to weave in later, and I'm going to just start working with the new CC. We're going to place another color change here. So this is the color change of the front just before the beginning of the round, and we're going to work these last 4 stitches with our CC2 yarn. So now we have 2 CC balls of yarns that are connected to a work the end of the round is CC2 and the beginning of the round is CC1. And we are now going to start working with both of them and see how we manage them.